Ex-president of Warner Brothers in DC, Greg Silverman, has come out on Twitter and said that the Snyderverse was very, very profitable. You know what this means, right? These bloggers, news outlet sites, and even Grace Randolph have to redact their statements. Let's talk about it.
It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
Gotham, take control. Take control of your city.
Welcome back to Strong Arm Flix. I'm your boy Tflame. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe for more content. You can also follow me on Vero and Twitter at TFlameG. Well, ain't this some shit? Ex-President Greg Silverman has came out on Twitter in defense of Zack Snyder and stated that all of his work for the DCEU was very, very profitable. And I'm gonna pull this up for you guys to look at this tweet right here on Twitter, right here. He said that they lost a little money on Ga'ul, the one with the owls, and that they lost a fair amount on Sucker Punch, but all of the rest of his movies at Warner Brothers were very, very profitable. Look at that shit right here. And you know what this means? That means that the Snyderverse was very, very profitable. That is what this guy is saying. And for those of you that don't know who Greg Silverman is, here, let me pull this up for you. Greg Silverman, mini bio. Greg Silverman was named President, Creative Development, and Worldwide Production, Warner Brothers Pictures in June 2013. Same year that Man of Steel came out, by the way, for those of you that don't know. In this role, he had full oversight of Warner Brothers development, activities, global production, and the biggest kicker right here, budget. Silverman also works with Warner Brothers Pictures senior management to seek new opportunities, diversity, and build upon the success the company has consistently achieved. Right there, Greg Silverman had oversight of the money, of the budget, of the profits, and he was the president of Warner Brothers. Now, yes, he's ex-president now, but the point is, though, is that he was here while Zack was doing the Snyderverse. He was there. He was there at Warner Brothers. This is what pisses me off because, you know, this is something we all already knew, but now we've got a president coming out, an ex-president of Warner Brothers, coming out defending Zack Snyder to some asshole on Twitter, just putting him in their fucking place. And yes, this is something we already knew, but this is major, guys. This is bigger than you think because all of these news outlets, all of these critics, all these talking heads, Grace Randolph, and fucking John Campea owed Zack Snyder a huge ass apology, as well as many others. Because what this confirms is that the Snyderverse was extremely successful. He has very vocal fans, and there is lots of them, okay? So he had a clear fandom. He had a clear fan base for the content he was creating that was passionate to see what he was doing, and the movies were extremely, in Greg Silverman's words, very, very profitable. That is successful. I don't know what other way you can measure success, you know? So all of these people that are on this bullshit, no. Ever since Zack Snyder has left that company and left DC, they have been on a downward spiral, spinning out into a nosedive. And any of these antis and fucking betas that want to tell you different, show them this and tell them to shove it. You know, now that Zack's got a good working relationship with Warner Brothers again, and now that this is confirmed that his universe was extremely profitable. For example, Zack Snyder's Justice League won a fucking Oscar based on fan vote that was legitimized by the Oscars that said, no, there was no tampering, no bots, none of that. It won against the fucking Marvel movies, Avengers, and a couple of other things for the Oscar cheer moment. And also after the Zack Snyder's Justice League movie was released, this movie got 1.4 million tweets worldwide. More than any movie in the history of Hollywood. The head of Warner Media came out and said that Zack Snyder's Justice League was labeled a global phenomenon out of her own mouth. What are we doing here, people? I mean, literally, what is the measure of success? I want someone to fucking explain it to me because apparently I'm too fucking retarded to understand. because I don't know what we're doing here. What are we doing here, people? Restore the fucking Snyderverse. The DCU is dying, it's dead, and fucking James Gunn's new universe is dead on arrival. But let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, please like the video, please share the video. Till next time, my friends, peace.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.